Hi everybody, how's it going? Right, a little bit of a change for me. A little bit of Sunday. Fucking get my GoPro set up. Hi Martin, how's it going? Hiya Owen, Cool Cam, hiya Minnie. Right, we're back on to some Euro Truck. I thought I was iRacing, but I got my days wrong, which is nothing strange for me. Hiya Mobile, hiya Kenny, hiya Jason. Hope everyone can hear me okay. Got my new headset on and can't really show you my new PC, but well, it feels new to me. Just a new case, but Mark's worked hard this afternoon recasing it. Just out me eye shot. Actually, here's something I can do. I can go for you. There you go. There is my new PC. Well, it feels new. Hell of a case, Corsair case. I can't. Mark will tell you exactly what it is, but what a deal that is. So that was the one he got, and when we realised he was going to go water cooling, so I needed just a bigger one. It is very very nice, you know. Can't grumble. I personally, there's such a good deal at the moment. Some of the deals that are on. I'll tell you what I want to know, right? Mark said the other day I had to go on one of his Volvo trucks, and it had a hell of a sound. I'm going to see if this has got the same sound in it. My Astro headphones came in today as well. Without being that impressed with them, we've been selling some stuff so we can fund getting some more. Oh, that's me Forza wheel, so that's on a Fanatic Universal Hub and on a V2.5 base. So, hiya Niall. Oh, raining. Oh, it has. Oh my days. Oh, I hope you can hear that like I can. Now I've got to find windscreen wipers. It's not there. If it's one of these. Oh, found them straight away. Oh, what a sound. I'll move my coffee cup because it doesn't like look professional, does it? Oh my days. I know I got it completely wrong. There's a race I missed earlier that I should have been taking part in, but we were doing the case, so my bad. And the next one I would be doing on a Sunday starts at 10 o'clock, but it's not until the 12th, so it's next Sunday. So yeah, I got it well wrong. Truck's a Volvo. I was going to build one, but I wanted to make sure because I had to go to Marks the other day, and I wanted the sound. So not very well lit up here. But I just wanted the. Oh, I was like, I'm gonna have that sound, whatever you do. Right, which is. I know what we've got to do. We've got to put all the high beam and that on. I thought I was running a little bit behind. Ah, there we go. That's what I needed. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Alright, I'm going to get myself set up on a cab. Not as good as the V8. That I know, but that's a nice sound. Come on. I'm going to have to disagree with any haters on the sound. If I didn't show you the outside of the truck, I think you'd go for it. Oh, George, got your rig back up and running. Yeah, I mean, as I say, got my days completely screwed around. But hey, I tell you what, I don't mind because coming for a Sunday night drive with you, I think I'd rather do that. Sometimes the racing, if it's a bit scruffy, you can get a little bit disappointed. So let's go and let's get a load and let's get going. Geneva. Hey, that's a good long way. Let's do it. No, he'll stay up with Emma till Emma's ready to go to bed, and then I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, he might go on just to have a look around, but it was good seeing him back on last night. Let me know if my voice is not as loud as the engine or vice versa, please. Hiya Danny, how's it going? Scania best truck. It's probably the most popular, I'll grant you that. Hiya Victor in Denmark. I've got total RGBism now. I've got RGB under my rig, which actually isn't on. What's that about? It's an app on Mark's phone, so Mark will have to turn it on. These RGB are actually going with the rig, because obviously you can't really unstick them, so Sean's been just replacing them so I can put them on the other rig, so bought as a present for me. Are you crazy? Over in Newcastle? Up in Newcastle, sorry, just up the road. Give us the horn. Oh God, which is it? H? Which is the big horn? H and no, don't know the other one. Oh, Paolo going for the old Volvo. What, the F12 or the F16? Nice. Having a GoPro view on, I love it. I love driving with that on. So much better than the other camera view. F16, yeah, I know the one. I think Mark's got one in here. I think so. Alright, let's see if we can get hooked up properly. Oh, is she going in? Only Mark says you've got to get it right in the socket for this one. Or the fifth wheel. We'll try it. Come on, Neil. That's him. She's in. Favourite lorry, Jason, is I think I'd probably go with more skins and appearances, I would say, than the actual lorries. I mean, sound definitely for me. This sound for me, if it was in a Scania, I would say I love that. So I'm big on the sound. Oh, Kevy, you've got a Scania V8. I tell you what, I wouldn't like to be putting the diesel in it, but I bet it's nice, mate. Hiya, Danny 23. So yeah, favourite lorries, I've got to say it just depends on really what you build, really, and sound. Maximum Mark's American truck stuff sounded nice the other day as well, so. Reland, I actually don't know where Mark got this Volvo sound from, otherwise I would tell you. Hiya Lewis, not too bad. A little bit of a lazy start today, but Mark was happy building away at my computer this afternoon, so we all had a bit of a lounge about there, having a bit of chat and a bit of computer build, so you know, I can't thank Mark enough for that. Hiya John Rambo. Hiya Skippy. I love the camera views. There's both I've got on now, so I can have that one and back to that one. So I'm loving it. Be much better for racing. So we might have to get some more GoPro batteries so we can both use one. But the racing I had with Mark last night, that would have looked epic on this. So that was real fun. That. It's almost a letdown if you don't get the racing as good. You know, you've been on a little bit of a high because you really had a good time. Right, mobile, you like the VNL one. I know what you mean. I did have one. I don't know if Mark's got one in this. I'm probably going to start, you know, putting a few more mods in and getting it sort of more for myself, you know. It's been nice using Mark's profile on this, you know, because I've got some nice trucks. Hi EZ, hi from Scotland, a place I'm moving from. Well, I've moved in here now, so I've just got to get my stuff from Scotland and bring it back here. Uh, Game on, you can play. You can play online. I'm not playing online, and Mark can't play online because we're both banned for life from Truckers MP. But again, it is there. And as I said, we've had many good hours on it. So yeah, just because we got banned doesn't mean to say you shouldn't go on and have a good time. Convoying is good if you can get with a good group. It is fun. Hiya, Sean, buddy. Sorry I missed you today, my friend. I was having one of them bad starts today. And again, we've all got to thank Sean for letting me still lend this wonderful rig. I'm looking after it for him. And you will like the new case again, Sean, as well, because I know Sean's taken one of our P3 cases. Also, I can't really show you these Astro headphones. Well, I suppose I could actually. Bear with me. Oh, Astro A50, I think they are. They're black ones, these ones. And use them with the Xbox, so. All because of them £40 pair that we got the other day, which were absolutely brilliant. I mean, 40 quid, if they lasted a month, it would certainly be worth it. But absolutely epic. I know, definitely no crashing. Kevy, it's not. Oh, you mean yours is an R560? Hi, matey. I got my dates wrong with iRacing. It's next week for the MX5 Cup. So, and the Volvo has got the good sound in. Yeah, everything. Everything is just brilliant, yeah. Oh, I'm just saying. I just said with that green one, if it only lasted a month, we would have had our money's worth out of it. Our headset is, or speaking wise, so I just turn that down. Right, right. I'll tell you what I'll need to do though, because I notice anyone subscribing to it doesn't come up on there because I've got the video sources at the top. So that's easy to pull down, isn't it? I'll just pull over and do it because it's bothering me. Maybe it's doing. Mark's just going to help us with my headset. Right, just bear with us. Yeah, it's just when it's noisy, isn't it? So shall I do that first? Move the that that one there. Yeah. No, that's not it. That's it. That's that one. Yep. Yep. Above that one. Oh, you mean that one? Yep. Cool. Uh, yeah, that one's to go up, isn't it? Above the header. Why has that not moved? Oh, right. I think I've put it in the folder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Up to the right, and then just that's it. Sorted. Right. Thanks for that. Now he's going to sort out the microphone on here. Yep. 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 And then sync it. Yeah. Right, that should be me back on. Yeah, minimise. Back on. Brilliant, thanks for that. Yeah, cheers for that. Brilliant. Good getting new stuff because you've got everything to set back up again. Hiya Nathan, yeah, doing good. Yeah, got the, I mean, Mark's put a little bit of a video clip of me tearing the clear side thing off. But you'd actually think with the glass on that new case, it looks so clear. It's unreal. Highly recommend it if you're after a new case. That's good, Nathan. I hope you enjoyed your 27th birthday and getting near to your going away date, isn't it? Press N for a horn, is it? Oh yeah, brilliant, thank you. Right, hi Kevy, Volvo's your dad's, right, I've got you. Hiya Lucas, hiya Andy T. Gareth, I mean Mark's hoping to get back to sort of a as much of a schedule as possible. But we are able to do things slightly different, and whether he keeps the same timings or not, I don't know. But we can be very flexible now as we're both in the same house. I'm not 4 hours away sitting waiting for Mark, etc, etc. So when we have our tea, we have it together, so you know what I mean. Hiya Ashton, hiya Owen. Dave, I think there's a P3 case we would still have. I would have to double check with Mark, so I've completely left all of that kind of thing to Mark. He's like a walking like encyclopedia, or if you worked in a store or a shop, he just knows everything we've got. So I don't have anything to do with him. He sorts me out, and but I can certainly ask. Is this that room? I don't know what you mean by that, Johnson. Hiya Joe. Yeah, really, really good. You had a slow start today. It was just, yeah, it's one of them things. I just needed to lie down a long time before I could face standing up today. So Ashley, he is through spending time with Emma. He normally wouldn't be on a Sunday, so anything on a Sunday, whether it's on iRacing, because I've got a couple of league races I want to do, and I can stream that for the individual leagues and things like that, just to help out, and it leaves Mark time to enjoy with Emma, you know. Oh, hello, it wasn't too bad that. Ashley, it's going better, Ashley. It's certainly going to shape up a lot better than 2019, I've got to say. Hey Kevy, oh, trucks, I mean, there's so many nice ones. It's like when you go in Mark's stuff, and then he's got stuff that I wouldn't have even thought about, and you're like, oh, I like that. Definitely the sound though, it really gets, like race cars and that, it's definitely the sound. Sound porn. It just, that has such a nice sound to it, that. Time for about. Hey Gareth, I mean, there's no point me asking Mark to message anyone, because I would be passing messages on all the time. If it's about a game, or if it's something serious, then I don't mind. Hey Ashley, no, we don't have to take it in turns now. I mean, Mark, if I go on, hang on a sec, that camera behind me, you can see Mark's computer plus his rig. So that's what we called the red rig, because it had a red seat on, and this one I'm in now was called the blue rig. So when Mark's racing, he's directly behind me. We have got 2 GoPros. I don't know if we've got enough batteries at the moment to like last a whole stream and then getting charged in enough time to do another stream. So it's something we'll work on for this year because I really like that view. Just seems to keep it more similar to what Mark's putting out, which I like. Harry, I have no idea. It could be a whole raft of things. So, but yeah, Dave, you've got me private message, Dave. If it's one of the P3s that you're after, let me know just in case there is still one. I'm not sure whether they've all been spoken for, so I don't want to commit myself to anything because I'll only get myself in trouble. I think there also will be a set of Corsair Void Pros, the ones that I've been using, and obviously I've just got these, so we're trying to raise enough money to sort of fund buying both pairs, you know, so if you know what I mean. I'm sure we'll be able to do that, but again, got to go through Mark because I just get lost off. Yeah, so definitely Dave, yeah, so I mean everyone knows with the stuff that we've got, you know, that you know where it comes from, so. Hiya Grant. Yeah, good. Bad start today though, just took a long time to get operational today, but I was able to help Mark a little bit with doing the case, but it's quite awkward on the floor or something, you know, there's never quite a good angle to sit or anything like that, you know, so. Kevy, I mean, as Mark's, probably you've heard Mark saying, we started off the week, all we want to do is get an Xbox One for Emma, so she could sit playing games through in her new sitting room, and because we wanted to make it as nice for Emma as we could, because we're in her old sitting room, so we didn't want to sit in somewhere not nice or anything like that, you know, we really wanted it to be nice for her, so, and just through Sean Jones and being able to do a swap with him for an Xbox One S. So we've ended up with 2 now, so but it's absolutely fine. She's racing away, I think Forza I think she was playing, so I'll have to get Mark maybe to get Truck Driver on it just to see if she likes Truck Driver. Keep asking about it, you know, we've never tried it, so. Mattea, well, I'm in a Volvo at the moment. Just awesome sound. I don't know where Mark's got it from. I wish I could give you the whole list of where he gets them from. Certainly Mark streams for things like that on the truck streams. Just watch out for that because he will let you know where he's got everything. Oh yeah, I know Mark's just, he would normally be off on a Sunday, so there would normally be no content on a Sunday, just so he can have that bit of time with Emma before she goes back to work, so it's just something I can do because I'm here, or the gear's here. I would have been sat here anyway, so just one of them nice things to be able to get on and do. I got it wrong because I thought I was iRacing tonight, but typical me, I got my dates wrong. Yeah, I mean I couldn't do one of them today because my case wasn't, my PC wasn't built, so PC wasn't built and we'd had no tea. So it's just one of them things. Right, sound is more. Do you think so, Sean? I mean, I don't know whether Mark's been using, is it Clashborn on YouTube? I know he gets some stuff from there, so I would hate to say the wrong one. But the Steam Workshop, I would send everyone there. It's very safe as well. Are you Fluid? Yeah, doing good. And Scott? No, Scott, I mean, if he was on, it would be like a bonus, I would say. Nothing planned at all. He's not said anything to myself. But you know, as I say, he might just go in the rig to catch. He might go in the desk just to catch up with people, you know, on Discord and have a bit of general chat. So it's where you got. Right, Sean. Right, okay. We'll go with Sean on that one. Sean more or less knows where Mark gets all of his stuff from. We haven't got Farm Sim 19, we've got Farm Sim 17. I don't know, I think we got that from Sean actually. Sean gave us a lot of games to go with the Xbox S, so that was really good. Dino, it's Mark's dad. Hi everybody. Oh, Joe, I mean, I've been told Bus Simulator, they've done a lot of modifications to it. So we'll just have to chat with Mark about it and see, you know, if we can just fire it up one day and have a try of it. We keep getting a little bit behind with things, you know, with different things that have been going on. So we're trying to just get content out that we know everyone enjoys for now. And you know, get everyone watching again. Any good Xbox One games? I don't know. I mean, Emma's found there's all sorts we've got now. Just Cause looks good. Emma was playing a little bit of that today. Ooh, European or American? Yeah. I think I prefer the Euro Truck roads. American roads apparently are quite straight, you know, so it's that there's more to look at, I think. When you're staring at a screen, really, you want that eye candy to look at. Oh, I'm getting done, look. They're flashing me in there. Come on, buddy, pull in. I'm flashing you, man. Pull in. One thing my wife used to like doing if trucks and things like that, flashing them to get in once you realise that that's what you did. Right, hi Gareth. Yeah, good. Can't complain. Had my new case fitted out today. Got my new headphones on, so we've hit the ground rolling this year, I must say. Hiya, Jaden. Hopefully being able to help a lot of other people out as well, obviously, by selling on some things that we no longer need, which obviously it then gives somebody else an upgrade, something that they might not have otherwise bought. Gareth, it wasn't too bad, you know. I split up with my wife just before sort of Christmas, really, so that was sort of more of official sort of New Year, really, you know. So yeah, it was always going to be different, but you know, you've got to keep a level head and go on like that, you know. There's no point being bitter. It doesn't do any good. Hey, Skeet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would never expect Mark on any Sunday, so he's got all the opportunity. He could do the league racing with myself, but then he's not getting a day off with Emma. So one of the reasons they originally wanted the Xbox was so Mark could sit through and play a few games with Mark. Not PC games, just put a disc in and just play a game. Something simple. Both got controllers and that, so they can do that now. Jaden, yeah, McLaren. I've got a McLaren rim if you want a McLaren rim. That's the only one we've got. Frederick, no, I don't. I had a Volvo car, which was a bit too big for my wife, and she didn't like it. But we got her a smaller car. But since we're no longer together. But at least she's still got a car, so I'm lucky I can use Emma's car. She put me on her insurance. It's a better car for me. It's taller. It's automatic. It has cruise control, so good for my legs and my back. So, Jaden, I mean, yeah, I mean, what we're trying to do is raise enough money to equip ourselves with headphones, which I've already got, but obviously because you get them on your credit card, it sort of gives you a little bit of time to sell a couple of things to get the money in. So it would really depend how long for. Yeah, Gareth, it's just one of them things, isn't it? You know, it does happen. I mean, we've had our children, and I would always say we've had our turn. You know, if things don't work out, they don't work out. Should still deserve to be happy, you know. So I'd rather go on with someone else. She has got a new partner, so I won't make sort of secret, you know. So yeah, deserve to be happy, you know. You give a lot to have a family and all that, and do your best. So if you're not getting on after that, then you know you do deserve to be happy. As hard as it is, you know. Yeah, oh, I'm definitely in a happy place being with Mark and Emma, and I've got my family close by now. You know, where up in Scotland, I would have nobody, you know. So I would have just been in my room on my own still. So that wasn't so nice. So a lot happier now. I mean, I've seen more people. I've been able to do more. I can help Mark and Emma out, which is nice. So onwards and upwards, Dave. Yeah, as I say, don't want I would hate anyone to think bad. So, and it's not a fault-based thing. You can't do that. William, not a PC as such. I don't know. I don't want to say PC case because I'm not sure whether they're all spoken for. I would have to speak to Mark about it, to be fair. I mean, the Maywheel PC part, I don't know. I really don't want to say because... Right, GT3 911. It's Wreckfest thing is something I would desperately love to get back on. I would love to have had that on New Year's Eve, on the night time. So whether it means we need to get Wreckfest 3 for Lee, so he can do a server for us again, but that certainly needs to happen in my opinion. So you can guarantee that's something I want. I thought it was a brilliant Wednesday, a great laugh, everyone enjoyed it, so yeah, I would love to see that back, you know. So as you can all probably appreciate, there's been a lot gone on in the background, so trying to have your head in the game and stay positive and have a laugh with everyone is very difficult. So we will get there though. Hey Jen, if you wanted it at the end of the month, you could have it at the end of the month. That's not a problem. I would take your word for it if that's what you said, and then I'd put you in touch with Mark. But that's not a problem at all, Jay. I know you're working hard and you've got your stuff, so you let me know. You've got me messenger, so absolutely, Dave. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, you've got to stay focused. I'm certainly well looked after here, and I'm very comfortable. So a big miss is my dog. You know, obviously he's got stayed up the road with his mum. You know, so I am. How goes? You want me? Oh, what have you done? Did you? In the cosy? Wow, we'll get you. Got used to the handling. Ah, right, yeah, I know you need to. Oh, well done you, though. I will tell the whole community. I know. Oh, that's good news. Emma's just won her first race in Forza on the dirt. She was finding the dirt racing quite difficult, you know. So that's brilliant. She's absolutely buzzing. That's just how much use it's getting now, you know. She's loving it. Well, she'll be wondering what she did before she had gaming, you know. See, Kevy. Craig, I mean, it's just something you get used to. We've got a top screen, which is just another monitor I've only just picked up and changed, and it is really, really good. It's just something you get used to, looking up. I struggle a little bit more than Mark because I've got because I wear glasses. I've got to maybe, when you look up with your eyes, my glasses rim's sort of halfway above the screen, so with the GoPro on my head, it looks more obvious that I'm having to look up to read. But with the one above my head, it's fine. Hiya, Tony. Yeah, Jaden, fire us a message across. But yeah, you just get used to it. On the desk, Mark's got, for 5M, he's got the a screen next to him. And it's so kind of awkward to look to the side to read, because we're that used to looking upwards. So, hiya, Dal. I know, Shingo. I mean, to be fair, the multiplayer was pretty hectic for us to do so. We would often crash into people who were slowing down in front of us and doing daft manoeuvres. But on here, it's pretty predictable because it's pretty much as you would get in real life, you know. You look ahead, you wouldn't do something on a bend, you know. You just wait till you got a straight piece of road and you can see, so. Oh, thanks, Tony. I mean, totally by accident, as we said before, when Mark got, I don't know if you've seen Tony, I don't know if you've seen Mark's other one, it's in the background. We went to a shop to have a look at some Corsair cases and some other cases, and this is the one Mark had already ordered. So we said, well, when he comes, we'll just send it back. But it's such a good deal on the cases, because they come with 3 Corsair fans in, and also the controller as well, which if you buy it separately, they're about £60, maybe more. Hi, mobile player, thank you for that. Yeah, if you look at...
oh, yeah.
Well, thanks, buddy. I'm sorry, I've obviously got my messages mixed up on the screen where you can't quite see it yet, so... That should have cut... Ah, there you go. Mobile player. I will get that changed when Mark's next through. Right, Joe, there's a couple of reasons as well for Mark. I mean, probably one, it's been difficult getting in a new rig and getting comfortable and having a good seating position to play, and 2, with being splitting up with my wife, there's been a lot going on in the background. You don't really feel like playing multiplayer, like role play stuff, when you've got like stuff in the background, you know, which it literally does do your head in, you know. So it's quite difficult that. You always kind of think there'll be someone who'll just say something, will set you off, you know. So we'll get at it. We'll get back at it. It's just a new year, so we've got plenty to go at, you know. A whole year not touched, so that's really good. A lot to look forward to. Right, hi Kyle, how's it going? Yep, doing good. Good to be on with everyone. Oh, what have we got on the back of the truck? Well, I'll show you. Yeah, it's rebar, so it's like reinforcing steel that you would put in the ground in the cement. Right, Right, now is it possible to do manual gear shift without using the clutch? I think you can if you put auto clutch on. I'll let someone else answer that. If anyone who's using just a 2-pedal setup, can you do manual shifting? I'm going to say yes. I can't in this one because we've got clutch switched on. So I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to wait till I get corrected. Hello, Hanson. That's a good question. What keyboard is that? I will ask Mark when he's next through. It's a lovely little small keyboard. I don't think it was very expensive, that one. I've got one very similar at home on the other rig, and I'm thinking I might have paid. I wouldn't have paid £30 for it. Okay, Darren. Thank you very much. I will get all my messages later on. That's something I can do now. One thing I like doing sort of on a morning, you know, I do all my Facebook stuff and all that, and trying to look after the group. Kind of neglected it a bit because the stuff that's been going in the background, you know, sort of, it's very difficult. But getting back on it now. Ah, right, Dave's saying he's not seeing the option to turn the clutch off. I'm just thinking because some people have only a 2-pedal set, which is only accelerator and brake. There must be something, you know. Mark would know straight away. I would say. Yeah, it is a good size. Which other ones he got? He's got one on his desk. I think it's even smaller. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's got that bit on. But they're very handy. I just sit with that on my knee when I'm playing War Thunder. So. Right, hi, Jemima. Maybe you can tell me. Right, with Pro Mods, I know for a fact you've got to put it in a certain order. And it used to be, there was 7 files that used to go in it. And then you'd have to put them in your mod manager in a certain way. But I found Pro Mods very easy to follow along on their website. It's only if you try to do it quick that you would miss something. But Joe, yeah, I mean War Thunder I've done, can't tell you how many hours I've put into that. Yeah, it certainly kept me busy a long time. But like any game, if it's not your cup of tea, you might like World of Tanks more than say me. You'll always find that what one person likes somebody doesn't, so it's free to play, it's free to download, so just give it a go. Nothing to lose. But don't spend a single penny on it until you know you like it. Ah, Sean, that's a good question, actually. Did you pay for it? Yeah, I think when you pay for it, Sean, do you get it in a... Does it come in a better fashion? I think I've heard Mark on about that. The couple of times I've ever had it, I've just paid for it each time. And when I've renewed it, I've just paid for it again. Because it's less than £1. Ah, so, yeah, Jemima's paid for it, so... Ah, see, Tony, yeah, I just couldn't get away with it, and I don't know whether that's because I'd become so used to War Thunder. But that's all I can think. It's just what you get used to. The other thing with War Thunder is you've got tanks, helicopters, planes, and boats. I think that's all. Yeah, so that's quite a lot all in one game. Whereas World of Tanks, you've only got tanks, got World of Warships, World of Warplanes, which, as I say, you can't have planes in World of Tanks, but in War Thunder you can get tanks, planes, all in one go. Hiya, greetings to Russia. Hiya Silsos. Yeah, I mean, Sean, you know when you first get pro mods, when you first, there's a certain file that you've got to have first, and I can't remember what that's called, and I think that's the one a lot of people miss out. You'll know the one I'm on about. I'll just get me. But again, World of Tanks is free as well. The beauty about them is it costs you nothing to try, does it? Try it. If you don't like it, try something else. Ah, the def file. Yeah, that's definitely it. You've got to make sure. Yeah, you've got the def file. So you get the def file, and I think you get 6 others, don't you? Six others. But when you put them in the mod manager, you didn't used to have them in a certain order. I remember hearing Mark say that. But then later on, there's Rob Hound Dog. He put me right on that. He sent me the order to put them in. So it'll only be something silly, Jemima. I mean, somebody might take a screenshot of their mod manager and put it up on the Facebook group. Yeah, I was lucky because Rob sent me a screenshot, so I got mine sorted. Oh, it's a nice truck to drive, this, I've got to say. What a sound. These earphones, I tell you, they're unreal. Hey Adrian, how's it going? That's good, Adrian. I can't ask for any more than that, my friend. Yeah, I've got my new, well, it feels like a complete new PC to me. So it's great when you see Mark's as well. I've been enjoying seeing all that, you know, and seeing Emma getting some stuff. Never feels right to me if everyone doesn't have something to open or something like that, you know. And it has been a difficult Christmas, so it's certainly a better start to the year, I've got to say. Right, Jemima, you can't see the mods in the mod manager. Right, well, can't really show you on mine, but you've got to activate them before it'll come on. Hiya, spit too? Hey Blaze, I'm going to say no. You may well see Mark in the city if he's just having a bit crack to himself. Marky, yeah, Blake was asking about cases. Have we got spoken for all the cases? Could be, right. And Jaden's wanting us to keep the McLaren wheel at the end of the month. I didn't tell him about it, he's just pinged me a message while pinging me back. Yeah. Or 200 would be, yeah, for you know. Ah, yeah, exactly. I mean, oh, brilliant. Sounds awesome. This Volvo truck, I tell you. I mean, I'm saying to everyone, it could be in the Scania. Oh, yeah. Ah, the truck's coming up on there. Oh, right, it's got to come past there, yeah, but yeah. Yeah. I should have done, yeah. It's just natural when you're at that side, so. Yeah, I swung you around. I mean, you can show everyone again. Absolutely beautiful. I was telling everyone just how clear that side looks. It looks like you can just put your hand in. It looks open. Really, really is good. No, it is. I realised when I swung it over, it was brilliant. No, I'm fine, mate. Oh, she was over me. I was pleased to see you come in and tell us she's got that first win in. Like it. No, you'd rather this than the green one. I'm. Got that. Yeah. No, we'll just do that and just order a set of them. No, just get them ordered. Wait. Well, it's not much more. Get it ordered. Oh, John. I've got a song for John, right? Hang on. John, come here, son. Stay. Right, come up here. Right. John. Everyone loves John. Mwah. I've been singing it to John all day. John. Everyone loves John. Mwah.
Alright, come on, Tiger.
We sing it to John. Mwah. He's a beautiful boy. He keeps getting into trouble, but I'll catch you in a bit. Right. Yeah, Sean, every time Sean's come round, bless him, he sees something different. And yeah, Sean, I take it Mark was showing you the homemade shifter I made. Here's the thing, I'll show everyone. I can reach it, I think. Yeah, sure. I made something for Mark a good while ago when he had his other rig in the farmhouse, and it was a sequential shifter. And that's it. So Sean was saying today when he was round, he said he'd made one, so Mark went and got this, and this is proper stuff. That's actually plastic, but I routed it and yeah, just did what I could with it, you know. Before I couldn't really stand at a router bench anymore. That was kind of one of the last things I made, really. So it's a good bit of kit. Pretty sure Mark's wanting to sell it as well, so anyone interested in something like that? Right, Brendan, can you get Mark a set to get back in? Yeah, the server, you need the Discord link and then apply through that. I know the link in the stream description's broken, and every time we replace it, for some reason when you restart YouTube, it's broken again. So, hiya Chesapeake. Good. I love these bit of late night trucking, and don't blame Mark for doing a bit of it on a night. Gets everyone when they're nice and relaxed as well, you know. Well, anyone who's in UK. And again, just another shout out for what's going on over in Australia. You know, I just spent this morning looking, and you know, you're watching videos and there's nothing you can do about it. But there was a post on the Facebook group that someone reported to me, but it was about a fundraising for Australia. Now I chose to leave it there because we don't often do things like that. I just think it deserves it. If I got enough complaints about it, then I would remove it. But until that day, it'll stay. Hello, Doghouse. Well then, too many wells make a bloody big hole. No, Joe, I can't. I mean, you know, just sad this morning, you know, when you watch it, it's unreal. Like I say, for my own circumstances, how can you can't even, I don't know. I've seen so much on this morning, you know, when you're just laid in on your bed, you know, there's only so much you can do and watch and things like that, but it's dominating all the news feeds everywhere, you know, which it should be, you know. It's a major incident. Someone put a map on of how many hectares approximately was on fire, and then they put a map of the UK, and it pretty much was all of England. Honestly, it was unbelievable. Right, hi Emma. How are you today? Oh, Dean H had a good day today where Mark did my case came in today, so got a new case built up for the computer, got some new headphones, and it was a bit disappointing Christmas time because Firefighter had gone out of his way to get me some a new mod mic, you know, but for some reason straight away it was crackling. Mark and Firefighter picked up on it straight away and they said no, we had none of that. So immediately just, right, that's gone back, and you got a second one, and it was Very, very similar. You couldn't get the same range as Mark could with the one he had. And he just said that's just not right, Dad. It's better than that, you know. So we didn't really know what to do with it. Well, when something's new, and someone's got it for you, you can't just like put up with it. So it's until Mark had tried these Astro headphones and the microphone, he just said, you know, Dad, that's what we need, you know. So that's the way we've gone straight away, you know. So I knew we could order stuff and then be able to replace them with some of the things that we had to sell off. So, and it's putting it back into the room, putting it to good use, all for the benefit of the channel, you know. Oh, Doghouse, of course you have your keep forgetting that you do that on a Sunday. Must beg your pardon for that. I know, Emma, yeah, I must admit I'll have to remember that because I would hate to have gone on trucking at 8 o'clock when Sam's already doing that. And something you've been doing since we got banned, so certainly wouldn't want to tread on any toes that way. That's a hell of a drive down to Geneva, that. That was brilliant, that. Right. Just want to adjust my view. A lot of what matters because I'm going in a different truck. Yeah, I don't know why that just set off a little bit. Maybe it's the way I sit. I'm a bit bent in the chair. Right. Hiya, Simon. Long time no speak to, it seems. Right. Let's. I'm just over the moon with that sound in that truck. Right. Volvo F Series. Why not? Give it a try. Right. How many did you have in then, Sam? I know you said you've been getting quite a few in, which is good. Right. Let's get the view sorted. Sometimes you're a little bit high. I love being able to see the dashboard. That for me is paramount. See you later, Joe. Right, what's this sound going to be like? I think that's not too bad actually. I think I could cope with that. Oh, that's good. A good clean driving as well, Sam. Better get some fuel. Oh, you can't go wrong if you get it. Convoys are always really nice if you got a really good one, and you're not getting any ramming and things like that. Hi, Ruddock. One tips, no. I would say no. If Mark was on 5M, it would only be as usual in Discord and trying to sort things out ready for tomorrow. That's what he kind of likes to do. Ah, right, Jesse. He's been ramming, has he? One of them type. Needs a driving standard flag. Oh, that's good, Emma. Tell you what, no, that's fair to say that, mind. When you can say it's one of the best you've been in a long while. That deserves praise right there. Right, I'll just see what's in the freight market. Ooh, Felix store with a big cable rail. Will this pull it? I don't think it would, you know. But we'll go concrete beams to Manchester instead. He needs more lessons. Can't beat a bit of banter. It's just got a really, really good old sound, this truck. least 5 minutes ride. Yeah, are you able to get rid of them now, Sam? You know, if you, how does the reporting work now? You know, if you report someone for bad driving. 'Cause I always found that was so frustrating when you got a whole convoy ruined for somebody. Hiya, Mark. Yeah, doing good, Mark. It's day's got better today. Oh, same as before. Oh well. And is there only like one server that you go on, like we used to? That long since I've even looked, I can't remember what the options were. Is it realistic or something like that? Four mods files. I can't show you in this, can I? Because if I go to profiles, do profiles, right? Before I've taken my job so you can actually have a look. Right, so go to whatever profile you've got. You've got Mod Manager on the right hand side of your profile. Click on it and it opens up a whole list on the left hand side of every mod that you've got installed in your mod folder. That's in the root directory. What you need to do is find where ProMods is. I haven't got it on here, so I can't show you. Anyway, suffice to say, once you find it, double click on it and it'll appear on the right hand side, or simply use the arrows once you've highlighted it to send it across to the right hand side. Once you've got them in the right hand side, you need to use the arrows at the bottom to prioritize them, to put them at the bottom of the pile. So you want the Pro mods to appear right down the bottom of the list. So that's what you need to do. So then if they've got to be in a certain order, you need to use the arrows at the right hand side to make sure that the Pro mods are in the order that they show you they've got to be in. Or if it's in order that someone tells you they've got to be in, you know. And that's how you do it. It's very simple. And then just you make sure you confirm changes before you leave. There's a little confirm changes. And honestly, it is that easy. Likewise, if you've got a mod that you've put in that's crashing your game, I don't want to quit. Yeah, if you put a mod in and your game starts crashing, go and take that mod out. So don't put a lot of mods in one go. I've done it, and trying to find the one that's causing the trouble is terrible. It really, really is frustrating. Hey, Technical Neil, how are you tonight? How's Ayrton? Is he still on the Forza? Right, get this job. I think I'm in Freight Market. I think that I am. Let's go to England. Uh, if you can't see Pro mods in the mod manager, it means you haven't got them in the mod folder. That's as simple as that. You've got a mod folder in the game directory, and that's where your mods need to go. So, hello, Mr. Richard, all the way over in Shetland. How's things tonight? Oh, nice, getting it there now. Oh, Mr. Technical, you had Technical Neil on the convoy. Yeah, oh, bit of relaxation. Gosh, you can't use the VR, can you? I mean, apparently VR's good for Euro Truck as well. I've never tried it, but I'll maybe get a go when we get our VR. Right. He races cars better than trucks. Fair point. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's good. I actually didn't know you played, to be fair. To be quite honest with you. Certainly makes a good change though, doesn't it? Always surprised me. I always thought I would always just be the racing. Ah, windy up in Shetland, I can imagine, yeah, definitely. Hiya, Global Rocker. Oh, honestly, I've got to say, it was the same revelation when I finally got into the farming and stopped taking the mickey. Stopped being silly. I could have been driving trucks a lot earlier than I was. Just stubborn, you know. Just wanted to race cars. Right. If you've got your if they're in your mod folder, they've got to show up in the mod directory. I would say you've probably not unpacked the zip folder. I can't remember the name of the files they've got to be, but there'll be a file inside the zip folder, and you need to have 7 of them in. Right, Globe. Aye, 5 past. Of course it will be, yeah. You're an hour ahead of us, yeah. Hello, Richard. How's it going? I hope you've got over any kind of annoyance from yesterday, my friend. We don't want you to stop coming racing. Well, if they're in the mod folder, they've got to show up. They've got to show up in the mod manager. It's just, I don't know how you can't not have them. So that's beyond me, I'm afraid. Hiya, Mitch. How did you enjoy your island adventure again, Mitch? For New, because you went for New Year, didn't you? Right. Hiya, T and I. And Ozil. Hello, Massey Lee. Yeah, thanks, Massey Lee. Yeah, they've got to be white SCS files. As long as they've got that on, they will show up in the mod manager. Other than that, I can't suggest. I certainly have had it where I've put them in wrong and they weren't there. So. Ah, right, you've only just got back. I take it went well? Hiya, Ian. Yeah, I mean, getting into the sim stuff's very, very easy. I mean, it's just like farming. You need a very, very simple setup. Just a mouse and a keyboard will do. I mean, even sim racing's a very, very simple setup. Technical Neil will tell you how simple his setup is. It's so simple. Uh, I think anything else only enhances your experience, really. Probably all Mark and I have done is just enhance that because we're here a lot, and yeah, we always just set out to make that experience better for ourselves, and then didn't realise that a lot of other people probably doing like-minded, you know, doing the same. But a lot of people wanted to learn from that and say, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." So it's like a lot of things. Once you've learnt there's a different way you can do something, you kind of want to explore that yourself. Nearly forgot which side I was on. I think it's like how many would be just into the consoles, and as Max found, just absolutely the console quality is very, very good. It's just that there is some things you just can't do with the consoles, sadly. But personally, for sticking the game on and just having a bit of fun, it's probably satisfy a lot of people. Thanks, Baker. Really, really appreciate that. Uh, okay, I've made a video of my setup. Technically, honestly, because a lot of people know how fast you are, because we've mentioned it a few times. One thing I'll mention it for is because they wouldn't believe what you are racing on. I probably think a lot of the people I've told won't realise. So Mark didn't see it before, and he didn't believe when I told him. So it is very, very, very basic. It's probably, I don't know whether it would just be down to the VR, and you're also a very good driver and sim racer anyway. I think you would be just as fast in a normal car on a normal circuit. There is just that kind of people who are just naturally that gifted, you know. Wolfie boy, setups can vary. There's not many people going to go to a shop and just order all of the above. Second-hand market, I would go for. Look at the sim race market, PC market. There's loads of them on the Facebook Marketplace and things like that. I would almost say to go and buy new probably would be daft. You know, if you can't, you know, unless you can afford it, you know, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I would do. So to give you a price, I couldn't tell you. To be fair, if I said £3,000 upwards, you know, you so you could say one price, and then someone could come along and say, well, like Mark and I, we homemade our first rigs. So then you've got a TV that you've already got. You've got an old PC. You maybe put another graphics card in it. Found a wheel on eBay, and you've got a setup. It really, really was like that for us. So then 5 years down the line, with spending your like spare money, your hobby money, let's call it your hobby money on it. We weren't spending on our old hobbies, which were cycling or go-karting or, you know, just other things like that. So it is very achievable. I mean, look at Tech Neil. If he didn't have other commitments, I couldn't imagine what kind of setup he would have. But it would still be just as fast. So he probably was racing as well, I can imagine. I think it's just that chilled out bit, isn't it? I don't know whether in VR it's as nice and chilled out. I used to like just something on the TV. If you're watching a series or something like that, Tucken was nice like that, you know, nice and relaxing. But I don't know however many other people admit to falling asleep while doing it. I certainly have. I've had my combine stuck in the hedge and all sorts when I've been farming. Elite, I didn't really know when I first set up. I told Mark that me iRacing race would start at 10 o'clock and would finish about 11:30. And then I realised I got my days wrong. That's next Sunday. So I did miss a race earlier this evening, which I felt a bit bad for, but we're having a good time building the PC. I had a bit of a crappy start to the day, so it was just nice. Enjoying spending the time with Mark and Emma and having a bit of a laugh, and you know, so that's good. Yeah, Jessa, I know, isn't it? Yeah, my wife, she'd caught me asleep before, you know, because I'd actually, you know, you slumped forward with your glasses hanging off. So, hello, Gary. Yes, good. Nice to be on with everyone. I found when I was doing a bit covering for Mark and doing these trucking, I was enjoying it this time of night with everybody. Uh, Elite. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, lot happier, you know. Let's say the New Year's got off to a better start. Hello from Brazil, Diego. I love saying hello to Brazil and all the far-flung places. Hiya, David. I will, Mark. You too. You take it easy. Have a good day tomorrow. Obviously, most people back at work on a Monday. The old Monday feeling. Oh, no, it's the old Sunday night feeling, wasn't it? Back at work the next day. Hiya, Jordan. Okay, Doghouse. Thank you as always. Brandon, okay, you've had a crappy week, yeah, and thank you for that, my friend. It makes it worthwhile. Right, get these lights on. There they are. Hey, Frederick over in Sweden. What time will it be in Sweden then, Frederick? Is that 12:15 or 1:15? Oh, Richard White's playing truck driver. Yeah, how many hours have you got on truck driver now, Richard? Hiya, Chris. Yep, doing good. I'm getting well looked after, Mark and Emma, and we're just having a good time, you know. Ah, so it is 1:15, so just that hour ahead. I wasn't sure. I've only put me headlights on full beam just so you can see. Oh, I'm gonna stall it. Oh no, I did. I got it wrong. Good job you never saw that. Ah, Brandon over in Donegal. A place if I was gonna go and watch rallying, that's probably where I would go. Mount Panorama for circuit racing, you know, for watching some GT racing or supercars. That's on the bucket list. It'll be a big bucket list, I tell you. And yeah, Irish tarmac rallying. Thanks, Raggy. Appreciate that. Yeah, as I say, I'm able to see my family a lot more now, which is good. So I try to help out a lot. Oh, I can imagine Brandon over there. Oh, Austin McHale, I tell you, God rest his soul. Absolutely. I think it's his son. Is his son rallying now? Austin McHale's son. Can't think of the name off the top of my head, but yeah, when you think about rally drivers that have, and I don't know if Austin died in a helicopter crash as well, like Colin McRae. I can't quite remember. My memory's not too good. Hiya, Prime 4. Hiya, Sam. I will, Sam. I will definitely. Oh, you want me to check after this load? Okay. I will do that. Now, am I thinking of the wrong one? No, not Billy Coleman. Austin McHale. Who was the other one? I used to drive a Manta 400. If I've got the wrong name, I'm kill myself. But anyway, you know what I mean. Bertie Fisher. Thank you. And massive apologies to Austin McHale's. I knew exactly who you were talking about. Yeah, Bertie Fisher. Yeah, sadly. Right. I like the lower levels of rally, to be honest. Well, absolutely. I mean, can't agree with you more. Any lower of anything. And again, massive shout out to anyone who does the marshal and anything like that. Can't go ahead without the marshals. So much money, yeah, I do, yeah, absolutely. I'm pleased you noticed. Scania gang. I'm in a Volvo at the moment, mind. I'm in my old Volvo. I'll get my foot down. F1, I mean, I'm going to say, there's one thing for sure. They are bloody talented. And I don't mind swearing because they just are. Yeah, there's a pinnacle for a reason, aren't they? And but as you say, probably from a watching point of view, say they're doing the Formula E, but they're very small, tight circuits, which again, it seems more like a procession. So that doesn't seem to tick any boxes for us either. But on a Sunday on ITV when they were doing the BTCC coverage, the like the support races, like the Ginettas, the Clios, even the Porsche Cup. Honestly, the racing was unbelievable. Really enjoyed it. I could watch the whole afternoon of that, and have done. Juniors in with Liverpool 1 and Everton 0. Well, that must mean something to somebody. Absolutely great racing to watch. I've got to say, love seeing the. I tell you what, you watch is it Formula 4, and you see, what Billy Munger had his horrific crash in, but you see the age of these guys, these youngsters. So good to see. Oh, Nathan, goal. So, right, that's Liverpool's a football team. Right, I've got you now. So who's Everton? Is that football? Brandon Moynton, TT. Oh, I mean, yeah, certainly from a motorbike point of view, yeah, definitely. It's on another level, though, isn't it? The Irish road racing. I think once you've watched that, watching the superbikes, it just did nothing for me. I haven't said that. British superbike racing, that seemed to be different because watching them go around Cadwell Park and you're thinking, I don't even know how you're getting the bike around there. It's a different kettle of fish. It's good. Oh, Raggy, I think they're even younger. And in the Ginettas juniors, I don't know what kind of age they can start at. I've no idea, but the harvest rallies, right? I did hear somewhere where Ireland's got the biggest collection of Mark II escorts, uh, rallying escorts, I presume. I don't know whether that's correct, but they do seem to have a lot. It's like when you watch the hire. How do they get the cars and that? They must be so expensive to get into. Uh, Absolutely, Raggy. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, look at simulators, or look at Mark. Mark hasn't got a physical driving license, but of course he could get in a car and take him to a circuit, and he'd be fast in a car. Obviously knows how to drive, but yeah, he would still be quick. Absolutely, Gary. The thing is, I mean, the paint schemes are awesome. It's just I like to be able to have a different one on all the trucks. Like I've got a Pollock. Oh, sorry, Mark's got a Pollock Transport on a Scania one, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm probably going to get that one out next because I love it. But yeah, we've certainly had some skins made. Very nice. Uh, I can imagine. I mean, even 25,000 would be very, very small amount. I would consider. Look at go-karting though as well. You would think it would be quite small, but I think if you've got to follow all around the country and go away for the weekend, it must be quite costly. Right, what truck racing? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, there's been some changes as well, hasn't there, for the diesel, making it nice and cleaner. So I don't know whether that's made it harder for the truck guys. Matt needs a motion rig. Yeah, it's something I wouldn't want to go in a motion rig. It just couldn't stand it on my back, unfortunately. But I'd like to see Mark, and I mean, seeing him going real drifting was really, really good. I mean, I'd have no problem sitting in with him just so he could drive a car, because I'd have no problem turning the thing off. You know what I mean, or bringing the car to a standstill or whatever. You know, it wouldn't bother me. But that's probably, don't know if that's doable. Just enjoying a bit of sitting room time with Emma. Aha, here's me Pollock one. Do you have in the game? Frederick, it's a modded account. This one, it was an account that Mark used for multiplayer. So, oh, listen to that. And there's only one place to go, south of France. So, we're going there. Let's hop on the aeroplane and go to Marseille. Why not? Yeah, so it's just a modded account, that one, so don't let that fool you. Hey Kai, we're both from the northeast of England. Born and bred. Oh, that's nice. Right, Technical Neil's already thinking, I've got to have that sound. He might be like me, where it's just, you know, the sound of something is kind of more important. Right, where do we want to go to? Don't want to go to Geneva. Ooh, that would be a good one. All the way across there. That's a long way though. See if I can get something a bit shorter. Oh, well, there's got to be something with a better load on than just a damn container. Right, Toulouse. Right, let's see what's in job marker, because they're pretty boring loads, them. Come on, got to give us a break. Ooh, there's a tube. There's Mark. A tube. Ooh. Oh, where's that to? I've never been there before. I've got to go there. Taking a yacht to there. I've had that wheel. I bought the wheel and the base that I've got back up at home, which is yet to come down here. Some time ago now. It was funny because at the time I was going to buy a VR headset. I was in two minds, and then there was a base came up for sale, so I bought that, which was better. Right, are there any mods that add race car trailers? I don't know, Neil. I actually don't know. What was it? Was there not some racing trucks that you used to be able to have on the back? I'm sure there was actually. I might be thinking of something different, but I don't know. Oh, that's good, Richard. That's good going. 6 hours already. I think there actually is only. I can't think whether it was a an event lorry, or I'm sure there was a race. I've seen race trucks on the back of a trailer. What is the box on the back of the screens? You mean on the back of the rig? I don't know what it's called. Mark's... Yeah, I don't know where Mark got them from. I don't know whether they're Sim Labs or... Right, what's the best setting to have gear shifter on as my... I think if the truck's stalling, it's going to be your clutch more than anything. Get your clutch set up properly. Might be letting the clutch out and it's just not engaging long enough. Yeah, I just can't remember whether it was... Oh, my memory, I tell you, I'm sure there is something. Jazzy Cats. Yeah, Jazzy Cats trailers are good, aren't they? I take it you've been through the Steam workshop, Neil. I mean, I'm not one for getting them from anywhere else, so... Sam, it was an event job, it was. Right. Was it the charity one that we did, Sam? Something like that? But Neil's wanting to know if there's any mods, you know, that do that as well. You know, like, I've got a one that does all army stuff, tanks and things like that. Good idea. I think it was this time last year that we did that big charity one. Last sitting next to me, she's been quiet all the way. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with you? It's not talking. Don't know. It's not talking to me anyway. Right. That'd be good going to a place I've not been to before. Minion. That is... the two minions are in... That's not Jazzy Cats, is it? Oh, someone will let you know. Mark's brilliant at all. He just remembers where he gets everything from, I tell you. He can forget to do all sorts, but ask him something that like that. Oh, another good couple. Hey, Brandon, I love it. I mean, just not having it on my head is great. So, I always said I would go down that route if it was like necessary for the channel, you know. But Mark did say it was always uncomfortable, and just having them above your head, I think it gives you a good view, especially with these 24-inch monitors. He showed us when he had his 27s on, which aren't that much bigger, but yeah, the GoPro above your head with the 24s on just seems to really work well. Thank you, Sam. SISLS mod pack from the workshop. There you go. Thank you, Sam. Raggy, I've got to disagree. There might be a lot of things that you don't particularly like, but well, sorry, for one, someone's at least having a go. It's probably a lot better than I could do. Well, it is a lot better than I could do. So at least someone's out there trying to do it, which is enhancing your experience. But there's some sites I wouldn't go on now. I realised a lot of the problems I had were definitely from some downloads. Definitely. No, I know what you mean, Sam. No, exactly. I would have spelt it wrong. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, I see what you mean. See, I've got a lot of Steam Workshop stuff through R-Factor 2. and it always seems to be updating stuff, so people are always working on it, which I quite like because it keeps them up to date. So I know what you mean though. Oh, livery on truck, absolutely my pleasure. Right, we're on. There you go. Yeah, oh, getting the light. Pollock Transport. Oh. Right, there's a lot of fantastic. Absolutely, I think I must have understood what Raggy was meaning, Emma. But because it self-updates, I mean, surely that's better in itself. It is Marco. I don't know whether that skin was on the mod Steam Workshop either. But yeah, I would definitely have it. Just one you see on the roads and you just think, oh, that's such a nice colour. Right, Kevy, you live in Downpatrick. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, nice. It's like motorbikes and that, isn't it? Though, you know, some of them you can just hear and you just think, oh God, that is such a nice sound. Well, it must be close. Like, are you all right for me going to the loo? Has Emma gone to bed? Right, that's fine. No, you go and help her. I'm just getting changed. Oh wow, Mark's got his Christmas hoodie on as well. We got him the hoodie. I didn't realise it. I didn't realise he already actually had the t-shirt. Ooh, I'll tell you what, how warm they are. Here's buddy. Ah, you wouldn't think that. The GoPro battery Mark's just handed to me that's been... Oh, no, it's no hurry. Oh, it definitely does sound good, I tell you. I think Mark, one of the shows we were at, we actually picked up a toy truck with a Pollock Transport on. Right, tomorrow I'm not too sure yet what exactly we're doing tomorrow. I'll obviously be on with Mark tomorrow evening. I'm not sure what Mark's got planned for the afternoon, so we will see. We're just being able to really just suck it and see at the moment. You know, we're just able to... We're going to be able to do so much more. But yeah, I've just got that freedom to be on, you know. No, definitely not hearing no project cars tomorrow night. And I mean, I'm really hoping next time we do project cars, there are a lot the server's better again, because twice now it's been bad. So, which is a little bit frustrating. Oh, hi Doopy, over in Georgia. EZ, that's it, that's the beauty, you say. I just don't really have any... It's my comfortability, really, so it's just, you know, probably see what I'm like after I get this load and that done, you know. If Mark's not too long, he might let me go to the loo and then I can do a bit more, you know. But yeah, as long as I'm comfortable, I'm not too bad, so... And night times are always better for me. See you later, Kerry. Right, which side of the road am I on? Ah, right. Oh, I'm with you. Hiya, Philip. Oh, a bit of rain coming in. There isn't, Neil. I've not asked Mark, to be fair. But when I've been listening, I've not heard him say anything either. So. Ah, okay, Sam. I will have a look. I must admit, I did forget about what you said actually. Look at the scenery around here, though. It's awesome, isn't it? Just get that little street feeling, you know, where you've just got to be a little bit take it easy. Big yacht on the back as well. Someone's getting a nice birthday present. Yeah, Mark's absolutely fine. Yeah, I've had a good day. You know, it's been difficult. It's been a difficult time for everyone, I've got to say. Certainly for Mark and Emma, you know. Family stuff, unfortunately, always involves other people, so. But yeah, he's good. He's loving. You just see on his face there, loving helping Emma. So Emma's still up, playing on Forza. I think she's on Forza. I think. So that just shows you how much she's enjoying it, you know. So it's good. You could tell when she came through to say she'd won a race, you know. It's just, yeah, can't make it up. And you can't make someone interested either. This is I think it's a Scania 2009, I think. RJL is that the mod? I'm not sure. No, he certainly has, nearly. Yeah, honestly, every bit and more that we could have wanted. Yeah, she's got a lovely sort of new sort of sitting room. You know, it's really, really good. She looks really comfortable. Nice and happy. Hiya, Jits. Yeah, you're on with on with myself tonight. Mark's just having a bit of off time. As I say, Sunday is always going to be that. I don't know if I've seen your post, Sam. I've not been on the group since this morning. You know, since sort of dinner time-ish. But yeah, nice to see though, because you realise you have sort of something to chat about if someone's interested in something. So, which has been quite good actually. So, because I've played Forza on the PC, obviously it's the same as the Xbox. So, yeah, it's good. Ah, right. Never into gaming. Ah, Steve got you into it. Absolutely, yeah. Now look at you. Yeah, here's the thing though, Emma. What did you do before? I mean, it's easy for Mark and I because it's always another hobby that we had. So, but it's like Emma when she got into doing a bit of crochet and a bit of knitting. There's only so much you can do and so much you can make. So, we're all just filling our time in, aren't we? You know, so. Yeah, what did you do before? Hi, AZ. Try to be. Life's tough enough, I think. So if I can bring a bit of chill to life, that's all good. Look at the coast. Yeah, look at the sea on the right. It really, really gives you that like close to the coastline feeling. Ah, you do nails and hair, right? Got you. Ah, so you're the same as Sarah. Sarah does a bit of that. A lot of competition though, Emma. There was a lot of that up where I was living, up in Stranraer area, you know, there was That seemed to be all it was really. Hair and beauty. Did you do that at school, Emma? Did you leave school? You know that. Okay, buddy. Absolutely, yeah. You've got to take the rough with the smooth and. Oh, here's. Yep. It's nearly my toilet break time. Yeah, you've got to take the rough with the smooth, and unfortunately, you can't get where you are without going through what you've been through, which can be really, really horrific in some cases. I wish I could understand you. I can understand your translation, yes. Ah, right, it's Jamie. Got an exam tomorrow. Well, best of luck tomorrow, Jamie. Let us know how you get on. Ah, right, yeah. I mean, why do I keep going the other game? Pro mods, great for that, though, isn't it? For the money, and I know you've got to have the other DLC, but honestly, it's worth every penny, isn't it? I'm certainly going to work on getting me Euro truck updated and that now. Jason, it's I'll show you what it is. Scania. I can't see the livery very well, but it's Pollock Transport. It is. Lovely, lovely truck. Absolutely, Raggy. Yeah, unfortunately there is. Yeah, there's the ups and downs. You don't know when they're coming, and you don't know. Fortunately, we don't know what's around the corner. So. Wow, what a nice little road this is. You've got to come and drive around here. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever been round this. It must have been added to the Italy map, was it? It seems to be. Oh, it's some good sound. I know. The thing is, there is a PC that we put behind the TV just for doing like watching telly and just doing daft things. So it's that simplicity though of the Xbox. She knows she can get it updated on a night time and that. And she just wants to sit when she's got the time, so yeah, really good. Yeah, especially at £1, yeah, absolutely. Although we have had people say they couldn't afford it, so as hard as it is to believe. I could understand it if they said, well, I couldn't afford to get all the DLC and then get the pro mods, that would be different, but she sorted? Yeah, just changing over, guys, while I go to the loo. Oh.
You want anything like, or you good to sit on the roof? They're flexible. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my baby. There she is. Oh, my bad. Hi everyone, how we doing? Hope you're well. I don't know why has he got his wipers on.
Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm doing good, man. Not too bad. Just sorting stuff out, getting everything ready for a good year, you know. Oh, what gearbox has he got in this? What's his lights? We got full beam or what? Ah, there we go. Trying to work out what the crack is, you know. You jump in someone else's rig. Right, nice to see everyone. Hello, Ryan. Just sorting a lot of things out, you know. I wanted to make sure my dad got a headset he was happy with and get him sorted with stuff as well, you know. Oh, it's weird with no... just put him a bit of spring on. Yeah, this truck sounds unreal, doesn't it? I think it's a Pollock Scania, isn't it? Right, do you and your dad have 2 rigs or just one? Just the one. So we technically actually have 3. So this is my spare rig that I built just through sponsorship and that. So I built this for friends, family, such like. And obviously my dad ended up moving in and he's not got his rig yet. So he's using this one until his rig comes. As soon as his rig gets delivered, this one's already sold, so... This thing's nice. Oh, Jesus Christ, that took some stopping. Right, the sound is from Captain Kirk of somebody. I can't remember what he's called, but hey, did you see the new computer we just put together? Well, new case. That man, that thing is mean. Loving it. It looks so good. So pleased for him, like, it's a hell of a case, like. He absolutely loves it. Right, are we in here? I think we are. Weird when you jump in someone else's rig and it's like, you don't know where you are, what button does what, it's so odd. Right, do some troubleshooting gears, if not I think your G27 is breaking. That's not good, man. You alright? You having a break for a 5? Go, if it gives you a break I don't mind. Are you getting a bit sore? Just call it a night. Yeah, just call it a night, mate. It's done. Yeah, call it a night. My dad is having a bit of back trouble, so we're gonna call it a day there. I've still got stuff to do, so I would stay on for a bit, but park this truck up. Oh, you're fine, mate. You're fine. It's a nice place, isn't it? Ah, is it a DLC? Is it? Oh yeah, yeah. Ah, got you. Right, gonna call it a day there, guys. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I'll be on through the day, farming, trucking, racing, all of the above. So, not sure when I'll be back on, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow afternoon. So, catch up with you all then. Hope you all have a great night. Take care. Have a good one. See you soon.